Pied Piper, or better known yet as R. Kelly. Now, when this whole sex scandal came out a few days ago, I was thinking to myself, R. Kelly, who's the new young girl you're messing with? Because only time he's ever in the news or the media about anything, it has something really to do about him having some sexual relationship with some younger female. Now, in case you didn't know or you forgot about his past, this is the same man who married Aaliyah at the age of 15 when he was like in his late 20s. Not only that, remember he had that whole accusations, even though he was acquitted, but he had the accusations of him messing with this 14-year-old girl and he was peeing on her and all kind of other stuff. Yeah, I'm talking about this R. Kelly. So that's why when the story first came out, I'm like, okay, what now, R. Kelly? Like, this time so reports have come out that R. Kelly has about 6 women living in 2 rented homes that he has. And the thing about it is they're saying that they're his sex slaves. Now, when it first came out, I was like, okay, maybe he's into some like BDSM thing. Because they were saying that, he refers to them as his babies and they have to call him daddy. And the thing about it is they have to, ask for permission to talk on the phone, to eat, to even clean and bathe themselves. So I was like, okay, maybe this is, like a BDSM relationship. If you're aware of the BDSM community, then you know what I'm talking about. But then getting further investigation, and then as more information has been revealed, my thought has kind of changed about the situation because you have one particular person named Jocelyn Savage who has been coming out with videos herself going against with her parents and her family who have put out videos in a press conference in regards to R. Kelly keeping their daughter pretty much hostage or manipulating her to stay at the house. And making her his sex slave and stuff like that. And one thing in particular that made me think that there's a possibility that R. Kelly might be manipulating these young women to stay in the household is because in the first video that she did, talking about her living there and that she's happy and everything like that, you can see on her bosom, her breast area, there's a shadow. And in the shadow, you can clearly see that somebody's going like cut, cut, cut. When asked, where she's at, like is she still in the state of Georgia at the moment, or how the other women are doing. And so I was like, something suspicious, something suspicious. And then I thought about it. If this alleged sex code of R. Kelly and him manipulating these young women staying in this household and doing whatever he wants them to do as a sex slave and stuff, I thought about how he could possibly do that. One, they are young, and sometimes they can be naive, but I wouldn't say that would be the main reason. Most of the people that, or at least in this case, and then people in the past too, and who are coming out and saying that R. Kelly has picked these women who wanted to pursue some career in the music industry, want to be a singer. Do we hear their music out? No. Yeah, no, we don't. And another thing is, I'm sure he's bribing them with the money. Think about it. If you come from a home where maybe you don't have that much of opportunities at your house to do different stuff. I'm sure he's giving them money, to have fancy clothes, wine and dining them, taking them to places, having them meet his other celebrity friends. I'm sure that could be a way that he can kind of get their interest. And I've seen the homes. From the pictures that have been coming out, these look like really nice homes. They're mansions. So I can imagine that being a way that he could possibly manipulate them. Also, these women probably could have low self-esteem. There's so many different factors that can come into play for him to do that. And then I thought about, okay, also, it's come out that, or some of the past victims and stuff like that who were in the same situation with him, they have said that he will record videos, record you of doing sexual acts. And I'm like, well, maybe, some of the stuff that he's recording, to the general public might be very embarrassing. So I'm like, okay, he could possibly be like, okay, I'm a black belt you. You know, if you leave and do this, I'm gonna show your parents what you've been doing. And that's another way, a form of manipulation that can keep them staying in their household. Now let's talk about the Savage family. They're coming out and saying that R. Kelly is there holding their daughter pretty much hostage. You know, that she's not staying there by her own will, or she's being at least manipulated to stay there. And that they're very concerned. They want her to come back home and just to get her life back on track. Now, I can understand that. As a parent, I would be concerned too. But then I also have to side eye the parents because I'm thinking to myself, okay, you guys know of this man's past. You know, it's all been out there. And even though he's been acquitted, it's still alleged that the accusations are very true, that he did do this. The videos prove that he was with this 14-year-old underage girl. Now, knowing that a man has a type of past, why are you allowing your daughter, you know, to pretty much be with R. Kelly? I mean, and then some will say, well, he is a talented person. Yes, he is a musical genius. I understand that, but I would not allow my child to be working with R. Kelly without me being there, at least. Let's put it that way, you know. And so, and where is their music? That's the thing. And supposedly this girl has been working with R. Kelly for the past 2 years. It's Jocelyn Savage. And so my thing is, okay, it's been 2 years and nothing's been out. Like, what are you doing? So with that being said, I'm like, okay, I'm side-eyeing them, and the reports have been coming out that the parents are aware and they know the situation because Jocelyn has put out another video talking about her dad knows the situation, what's going on, and where she lives and stuff like that. And I'm really side-eyeing her too. And then you have Jocelyn putting out another video talking about how her parents, you know, they know the situation. And observing it though, it kind of seems like it's rehearsed. Like, I don't know, if you really are okay and you really are happy and fine where you live, I just feel like you will go about it differently. Like, if something even happened to where I left my family's home just because maybe they pissed me off or something like that, and I went to go live with somebody else, you know, and them asking me or concerned about how I'm doing it, and I'm telling them all the time I'm okay, I'm gonna give you proof that I'm okay, you know. But it's been alleged that also they can't even text their families like that. Like, they do it maybe once. Like, she said that she's only talked to her parents once every 5 or 6 months, you know, and it's a text. Parents are saying that she texted them Merry Christmas, and then the next time that their daughter Jocelyn had texted them was for Mother's Day, saying Happy Mother's Day, but that is it. You know, nothing like how you doing and yada yada yada, none of that. Therefore, when you have all this information coming out, it's why many people, including myself, speculate that this allegation could possibly really be true. I mean, look, it's a really crazy situation, to be really honest. And as you know, time continues to go on, each day new information is coming out, and it's just kind of like, R. Kelly, you need to get your stuff together. Like, dude, like, I mean, you put on music, but we ain't knowing you about your music anymore. We're knowing about you, about your sex allegations throughout the years, you know. And yeah, you know what? I mean, I don't know what to say. You know, and speaking of allegations, you know, you got R. Kelly situation, but now you over here got, you know, Usher Raymond allegedly over here giving people herpes. But that's a video for another day. And then you even over here got Kevin Hart over here cheating on his new current wife. You know what? I don't know what's going on with these celebrities, you know, lately. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I am gonna continue to follow every story coming out just for fun. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you like it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Alright now, take care.